going from a bigger road to a two-track road here, Wano.
Yeah, this is barely an ATV trail.
It's getting steep here, Juan, and tighter through the trees.
Freddy and Juan snake their way 3,000 feet up into the muddy mountains of Denali in central Alaska, en route to 3 generations of gold miners fighting to save the family mine.
Man, I don't know, Freddie. I'm almost thinking maybe what we do is park my truck down below and just take your truck up for now.
Yeah. I hate leaving your truck there, but let's do a scouting mission. Just in case I didn't say good morning.
Thank you, sir.
You're welcome.
Really sweet of you. Such a sweet guy, Fred.
Thanks.
So what do we know about these guys, Freddie?
Well, the son got a hold of me. He'd sure like our help here. I talked to him a few years ago, but it was his dream to go gold mining with his family. From what I know right now, it's his grandfather, his dad, and him.
Wow, so 3 generations out here mining.
Gold seekers first flocked to the rugged region of Denali in 1903, hiking up huge mountains on foot in search of gold. Since then, $180 million worth has been pulled from the landscape. But for those brave enough to beat the brutal weather, isolated location, and short season, there could still be huge rewards.
Well, I'm hoping this is them.
Gotta be them. It's the only place out here, Freddie.
How's it going, guys?
How's it going?
Hey, doing all right?
Better now that you're here.
We'll see about that.
Guys,
What's going on?
Freddy.
Paul.
Paul?
That's my dad, Beetle.
Pleasure to meet you, Beetle. Freddy.
You too, Freddy.
People call you Beetle.
Been Beatles since I was a little kid.
You couldn't find a much more beautiful spot. Couldn't find much more screwed up road, and I can see if it.
Road's a little rough. Yeah.
Yeah, we've met before years ago.
Yeah. We all looked a little younger.
That's right. That's right.
This may be the first time you're seeing our next big gold rush miner here.
I always loved watching Gold Rush. And I seen the Superfans thing for the dirt. And I got to do an interview with Freddie Dodge.
I have one for Freddie. What made him help Rick?
Rick's a friend of mine. I always try to help friends out when I can.
Now, 16-year-old PJ's dream is to become a real gold miner with his dad, Paul, and grandfather, Beetle.
I've been mining out here since I was 10. And it was right over there where I dug my first hole in an excavator.
I put a seat belt on, turned the throttle down, made sure he was in a spot where he couldn't do anything and move, shut the door, and let him play with it for hours. I just love playing out here in the dirt.
For most of the year, PJ lives 3,000 miles away in Virginia.
My heart is in Alaska. It's where the gold is, and with my family, my dad and my grandpa. I need this mine to make enough money that us 3 generations can work together would be a big dream of mine.
To have the 3 of us together is absolutely priceless.
You got some of your gold that we can see?
I got a little bit we ran yesterday.
Looks like pretty pure gold, actually, with some bigger flakes in it.
Well, you got some nuggets?
Here's the nuggets I've been saving over the years.
There you go. How long have you guys been mining out here?
5 years. It started out as a hobby and full-time now.
It felt like that the first few years. It was really slow because we never got to wash rocks, really.
Okay.
In the 5 years Paul has been mining here, the family has sunk nearly $200,000 into the operation. Last year returned only $36,000 in gold.
What's your goal for this year?
We need to get 100 ounces this season. I got 7 weeks left until winter, but I just started washing a couple of weeks ago.
Going to be quite a challenge here.
Only 5 ounces mined this season. The Nybergs need another 95 to keep the family dream alive before winter shuts them down.
Weather is our biggest time constraint.
It's a bit of a battle against the clock and the elements. The overburden's either frozen or mud. It takes so long to strip it. The season usually ends up being weeks long for me.
This remote area of Alaska sees an average 84 inches of snowfall each winter, some of the highest in the U.S. Once the snow is gone, Paul spends 2 months stripping, but snow is replaced by rain, making conditions treacherous.
It's tough, it's stressful. It's not without a lot of hard work and blood, sweat, and tears. I gotta pay off what I've spent the last 2 months. Missed wages at work. Price of fuel is ridiculous this year.
Well, let's take advantage of the good weather and let's get to work.
Forecast isn't very good, so.
If it starts raining like it's supposed to,
Just give it a minute.
let's run a plant.
Let's go.
Here's your trommel, huh?
Here she is.
The dude.
The dude.
The dude.
Named after great-grandpa. His grandpa, his great-great-grandpa.
Well, let's fire it up, guys.
Wash some rocks.
Make some gold.
Paul pushes up pay dirt towards the plant in the dozer, where PJ scoops it up and loads it into the hopper. The pay washes through the trommel and down into the sluice box, laid out with Hungarian riffles. Then, Grandpa Beetle clears the tailings.
It's kind of awesome, you know, to see a grandfather, son, and grandson all working together. And, you know, they're working great together. I'm just hoping that Freddie and I are able to help these guys out because, you know, from the sounds of it, they're banking this whole summer on this project.
We have moved so much overburden to get down to this good pay. And only 8 weeks ago, there was snow where I'm sitting right now. There was snow right here.
Well, what do you think, Juan? Let's go look at the sluice.
He has nothing there for fine gold recovery at all.
Well, we'll take a pan of the tailings here, see if there's any gold in it. Well, moment of truth, Wano. Couple there's some
specs,
fine
yeah.
pieces in there,
Yeah.
some fine gold.
Right there.
Yeah.
Gold we found was really, really fine, minute gold, but it adds up.